Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market here today, guys. I'm bringing you Road to R9 number 6. It's been too long. I apologize. I just have been so busy this last week, and it's really takes a lot of time to do these episodes, and I don't want to be there like halfway. I want these to be full way for you guys. I want you guys to see everything I'm doing, and I don't want to BS it at all. I want this to be the most legit series, the most true, hiding nothing, and most like the place you can learn the most knowledge from. And I didn't want to just do like a 10-minute episode with some BS trading and some broad spec method, even though I was busy. I wanted to get this full out for you guys. So this episode is about 2 hours of trading, edited. I've already gone through. As you see, we were on, I think, 100 something transfer profit when we get on. I went through, I relisted, got on for the first time in a week. As you see, we have some player of the month investments that were not failed, they were needed, but they just did not rise. So we're gonna go ahead and eventually go and discard those. I just want to say thank you guys really quickly for all the support. I'm recording this really early in the morning because I don't have any free time today, but I'm true, and you guys need to get, this needs to get out, so it's getting out today. And it just, there's no excuses to why this hasn't been out in a week. I apologize for that. So we're gonna go ahead, discard a bunch of these, and we're gonna go relist that Andre Gray Hunter that we got on bid last time we ended. I think we got it for 4.8, and right now his cheapest is 5.3, 5.5. Do apologize if you guys see me tired, or listen, I'm trying my best. I did all this footage, I edited everything last night, and was like, you know what, I'm not gonna record late in the night because I'm tired, and I was just gonna be not saying things correctly. So I was like, I'm gonna get up early, record before I gotta go out for the whole day. So as you see here, we're just discarding a bunch of things. Do you guys like this better? Like, I like editing all the footage and then talking over it so I can kind of do a commentary and you guys can understand more what I'm doing. I personally like it better. As you see here, we're gonna get into this bronze pack method. The Andre Gray we're gonna profit probably 4 or 5k on, which is, we'll take it. Not 4 or 5k, 400 or 500 coins. Exhausted, man. So I'm just going to speed up the, I'm trying some new editing things, guys. We just got Adobe Premiere, which is a very nice editing program. It's because you guys have really been supporting the YouTube. I'm starting to make some upgrades so the videos can get a little bit better. Listen, we're about to hit 20k on YouTube, which is crazy. And in today's episode, guys, you guys got to understand, I have a method in here that's going to be one of the most profitable things you've ever done in your life. Now, the method does take patience, but it gives you the opportunity to make more coins, I think, than you ever have. So what we're gonna do here is we go and set just the filter to Hunter, nothing more, nothing crazy. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start adding some cards that you think might be for cheap. And what you need to understand is that gold cards that are good with hunters and just in general will sell for more, especially with position change. Today we're gonna be doing position change trading and hunter and chem style trading, and both of them are super effective in terms of making profit, and it's a great method for you to list cards overnight. So the first person we look at was Bruma. You know, he's got an open bid with a left forward, he's been position changed, and he's got a hunter. So his cheapest with a left forward and a hunter is 10k, and his cheapest with a left forward I think was 8.2. So the hunter with the added effect not only is going to make the buy look better, but it's going to make the price of the card more valuable. So that's kind of how it works. As you can see, I'm speeding it up here, but so you guys don't have to sit around and watch all this slow bidding. But if you guys start to understand, like, that's where it really, you're comparing the card's price with its other chem style and other position change prices. You're not looking at the overall price. You're looking at what is he selling at with this chem style, with this position change. So that's why you'll see me, I missed out on the Bruma here because I was an idiot, and I went around and tried to find a lot of other bids when I should have just stayed with that one. Don't know what I was doing, but we did get a Muriel for 3.3, I think 3.2. We got it for really cheap, and I think that is going for around 4k. So we listed a high 3.8, 3.9. You do want to get it to sell, so sometimes undercutting by a little bit is good. And I would say the best way to get these guys to sell is you're listing for a good amount of time. You don't want to list for like an hour. I would say list for like 6-12 hours. You list overnight. Here we find a Perisic and a Bellotti. So we're literally just going around. There's nothing, I'm not hiding anything. I'm leaving more of the filter and method in for you guys. I'm literally just searching Hunter. That's all I was doing. Guys, I'll give you a little heads up. I think we double our coins this episode. And not everything's sold, right? Not everything's sold. It's going to be listed overnight, and it probably will sell because mine were the cheapest in every position change and in any way possible on the market. Mine were literally the cheapest value. So Perisic, I think with the Hunter goes for like low 9k. So yeah, he goes for 9-1, and then we want to go look at Lallana. And that's the biggest thing, guys. You guys want to make sure you're not just clicking X on the player. You want to make sure you're going and you're comparing the player. Make sure you're going in and really looking and setting his specifics, like what chem style did he have, what blah blah blah, like if he has a position change, if he's a left forward, is it, you know, you make sure you're looking on the market, like what, comparing it to what he actually may be selling for. Here we find a Mkhitaryan, which I had my eyes on right there. I was like, I sniped it. I was about to go right by it, and I was like, wait a second. We go and look in a minute for the cheapest Mkhitaryan with a Hunter. It is way over what that bid was going for. So you're gonna see, man, I get a pretty good deal with Mkhitaryan. And listen, we're making, like, with this method, guys, you make, like, the profit is pretty unbeatable with other methods. You're making like 1, 2, 3k a card with this method. I've made 4 or 5k a card before. Like, I literally, and it's not that hard to do. You'll see that, and I would say the big time, like, bingo is when they have a left forward or a right forward conversion and they have a Hawk or a Hunter. See, I look for Hunters, but I'm sure you guys can do this with Hawks. I'm sure you guys can do this with Shadows. I just do it with Hunters because Hunters add the most value. I think the cheapest Hunter card on the market is like 2.5 or 3k. So when you guys are getting like a Cardies with a Hunter for like 3k, you know it's a pretty sick deal. There's no denying that that's going to be a pretty good deal. As you see here, guys, I'm just looking through the market. And yeah, we started this episode with 70k, which is, dude, honestly, I think I've done like 4 hours of trading on this account. So for that, that's not bad, man. Like, we'll take that. And the whole point of this account, yes, it's road to R9, but it's also to show you guys different trading methods and not do the same thing in back-to-back episodes. I may do the same thing next episode that I did in the second episode, but I don't want to do it 3 episodes in a row. So that's why I'm showing you guys this method with the Hunters, and we're going to show you another method within this video. But as you're seeing there, I'm searching Belotti's cheapest with a Hunter, and I noticed that he's just been listed for 8.5k, which is very cheap for that specific, like, not requirement, but specification there. So we go ahead and we just buy it, and we're gonna relist it right away. And it was funny because I was actually bidding on that card, and I did win the Belotti on bid. As you see here, Mkhitaryan, we're gonna throw a 34.5k bid on it. Now, I do recommend checking the prices, guys, before you bid. It's very important, or you can get caught up in overbidding, and then you really have a problem. But I don't even know if I searched. I think I just knew Mkhitaryan's price in my head. Here I'm going really quickly to go discard everything in my club, and I didn't have anything. I was bugging out because there was a Mahrez with a right forward for like 5k, and I think it had a Hunter as well, which means that card can sell for 7, 8, 9. Just the added value. People, listen, guys, the whole reason the method works is that people are very lazy. They don't want to go to the consumable market and buy 2 different consumables. And you know what? Maybe they're overpaying like 500 coins, but you're making profit. They're saving time. The method works for that reason. So here we get, I think we got a Mars with a Hunter, but he didn't have the position change. So he only had a right wing, which is normal position. Selling that for like a K over. And then here we go with the Belotti. We're going to list it for 9.8. We got that for, I think, 8. And then here I got the Mkhitaryan for 35k, 34.25k, and I was like, yeah, let's go. His cheapest was 40k, so I was very happy about that. So that's going to be like 4k profit after tax. So we're going to go ahead and list the Mkhitaryan for 39. Did we list for 39? No, we were soft. We listed for 38.75, but I get it. We wanted things to sell and I had 2,000 coins. So I think right as I listed it, it sold, which was weird because I only undercut by 250 coins, and he's actually selling at 35,000. So it means that people were willing to overpay there, and then right there you guys are able to see I was able to go pick up the Mars, which I was really trying to do. And then this is like that's the ideal right there. If you saw that the Oxlade-Chamberlain had a Hunter and a right forward, and he was on open bid, and he was at like 3k, that card can sell for like 5 or 6k with position changes. That's why it works so well. And then we sold the Mahrez, obviously. We sold the Mkhitaryan, obviously. So then we're gonna listen. This episode was all about grinding this method and getting you guys on screen, showing you guys all these different players I was able to pick up and what I was able to flip them for. The profit is endless. I'm telling you, the profit is it's awesome. And what I like about the method is you're always gonna have, if you do this method, you're always gonna have things listed in your trade pile. You're always gonna be listing for 12 hours one day. Takes time for things to sell, and then once you're selling these, you can go do other trading. So I think I bought that for 3.5, and we're gonna list for almost 6K, just under. So that's gonna be like a 2K profit. The other thing I really, really love about this method is that there's hardly any tax. When you're trading with a player who's 3K and you're listing it for 6K, you're being taxed maybe 200 coins. 200 coins, that's it. That's like nothing. 200 coins is no tax at all. So here we're gonna go mess around with the formula. And guys, I do apologize if I'm talking extremely quiet, dude. It's really early in the morning. I'm not even in the mood to like scream, but I am in the mood to get this out. So I'm not like forcing this. I literally, I'm so pumped about this, guys, because this method is unbelievable. I'm not gonna hide this from you guys. I want to share these methods with you guys. Somebody was asking me in the stream, like, you know, how do you get us money? Like, are you gonna show me the best methods? This is one of the best methods I use. I'll tell you right now on my main account. And I wasn't gonna hide this any longer. I was like, you know what? Let me just get out and show this. It should still work. But I was like, you know what? Let me show this to you guys because it does work. And I know a lot of people are gonna watch this and probably still not really conceptualize how it works exactly. But here we go. We're bidding on a Musa for 8.2. Now I don't know if I recorded it or showed you guys. I think I might have cut it in the recording, but I went and looked at his cheapest price with a hunter, and Musa's cheapest price with a hunter was like 13K. So we picked him up for 8K. We could have flipped for 12,750. I've always been undercutting by little guys because I'm on a low budget, so I'm not being greedy. I'm just getting things to sell. So I think I backed off the Firmino there because the Firmino was like 21K cheapest, and getting for 18 is not. Listen, you're making like 1,000 coins after tax. But with the Musa, we bought for 8, and we're gonna list for 11, which was good. Now I'm moving over here, looking at some informs, guys, because we're around that price in our account where we can start looking at informs, and I wanted to make a one-star watch investment. And right now, Traore, yes, I know he only has 1-star weak foot, but he's like discard. And for a 1-star watch card in September, October, that's crazy. That's crazy that there's gonna be a 1-star watch card that's discard in the beginning of the game. That's like non-existent. I've never heard of that. So I went ahead, I went to go look for him on the market. I think I searched the wrong Traore. But his cheapest was like 12K, so that one was open bid for like 11,750. So I think we go ahead and we snipe one. I'm not sure if I correctly remember this. I think we went ahead and we sniped a 1-star watch card. Yeah, so we did for 12K, we made an investment. We're buying for 2K over discard, which I'm happy with. I think I went ahead and I listed it for lazy buyers. I want to say I listed it for lazy buyers. Listen, I wasn't in the instant profit zone. I noticed that his cheapest was like 12K. So what I went ahead and did was that I listed for like 18K over a few days. Just important, guys. If you guys are like, and listen, he will be 20K before a game someday, or if he scores, he will go up to 50K. So if we can't sell this off, then I'm not even worried, man. We got like 8 months of ones to watch left. Unless this guy gets hurt really badly, we're gonna be chilling. So we list for 12 hours. I listed for a day. Wow. So let's say for 18K for a day, I think 16K, 18K for a day, and just gonna try to get that to sell. So I think right here is when I start to go do this kind of trading. Now this is a new method. This is just trading with left forwards, no hunters, nothing, right? And what you're gonna see here is I start to make some really good profits. These left forwards, guys, in this game sell for a ton, and they can be got on open bid for so cheap. I think you see here I'm about to pick up. I look, and you notice here you got to do a lot of quick maneuvering. Here I'm like adding these to my watch list, and then I'm throwing a bid on, and then I'm going to look really quickly what their cheapest is, and then I'm going back and I'm double checking. It's so important, guys, to be very like mobile with this method. You guys need to make sure you're adding to your watch list. You know, trust me, this method takes practice. It's not going to be like the easiest thing in the world, but it's so profitable. You guys are seeing I'm not making less than 700 coins on a card. Like, I'm literally making more than 700 coins on every single card. The Nang we got for 1.6, we're going to list for 2.2, I think. And then the Schuller, we got for 2.9. And we're going to go list for like 4K. So that's another K right there. It's just like, it's literally 1,000 coins a card, which is what I love about the method. There's no like, you know, it's so profitable, like everywhere. There's no tax. It's just coins coming into your account, which I just love. You can do this right. You could do this with the right forwards as well. You can do this with a lot of different positions. I'm sure you could do this with like CDMs to CMs, and I'm sure there's like, dude, trust me, guys. There's so many positions to trade with, and maybe if you guys want to leave it in the comments below, if there's another. Hey, really quickly, if you guys are still at this point in this video, which you should be still here because this is good stuff for you guys to take in. Let me know in the comments, guys, like if there's any specific trading method you guys want me to use next episode. Next episode, I think we went from 60k to like 110, 120 this episode. If there's something specific you guys want me to use next episode, I'm totally down. If you have some method you think is killer, I'm down to showcase it, talk about it, because listen, you guys know these episodes are like 20 minutes. This episode is going to be really long. I don't know if it's going to be, it might be around 30 minutes. I had a lot to make up for you guys. I wanted to show you guys all these methods. I was in the zone when I was doing this. I kept making coins and coins and coins. I was like, you know what? I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going. I was killing it. So that's why I just did not stop, I don't think. So the Nani here we're bidding on. I think I ended up backing off the Nani. But you'll see, I think later on in the episode, I got a Nani for discard, which was like unreal with a left forward. I was hyped about it. And then the Bruma, guys. The Bruma is a really good card to do this with right now because his gold card is like going extinct. Because these cards and ones to watch, and I think we got that for 6k there, which is a ridiculous price. That is so cheap for that card. So I think we're going to go ahead and list that for like 8-1, 8-2. And then as you see, I had some new things added to my watch list. I wasn't going to go show every minute of me going through the market and looking. But as you see here, I'm going to go every time, guys. You go compare. So there's a Gabbiadini that I'm interested in. It's cheapest is 4k. You got to go compare every time. We have something sold, so we go to the transfer list. Bellotti and Bruma sold. Probably, I think, a K on Bellotti. And Bruma we made 2k on. So good looks, man. Good looks. Here, the Gabbiadini we go in on for 2.3. And then the Alejandro, I don't even know how you say this guy's name. Alejandro Elia. See, like, he's going to be someone no one's looking at because he's in the Super League. Is he Eredivisie? I don't even know what league this guy's in. Throwback to a few FIFAs ago when this guy was a beast. So we're going to go throw like an 850 bid on him whenever I'm ready. I don't know when I'm ready to throw the bid. I'm freaking slow right there. I don't know what I was doing. Gabbiadini, we get outbid, and a lot of it is patience, guys. Like learning good bidding methods, maybe waiting till the last second to throw your bid in, or bidding really rapidly to make the other guy upset. There's a lot of different bidding methods that people think work and don't work. Just see what works for you. See what's getting you more bids. I usually bid pretty quickly, and then after a few times, I'll wait till the last second to get a bid in, because it can mess with the other person's head, and or they can go back on the market and forget about it because they think they've won it. A lot of difference. Dude, bidding has so much more strategy than you would ever think it did. I'm telling you right now, there is so much into bidding that you never would have expected would help you win cards. So we go ahead and we win. I think we're going to win both of these, which you guys are seeing, man. The amount of cards that are going into our club and our transfer list right now is crazy. Like, this is like pretty mad for this method. Like this, and I would say this. I think this method's really going to work well on Sunday nights when people are panic selling weekend league teams, when the market just has a lot of listings and there's going to be a ton of open bids. I think this is going to work really well on Sunday nights. Now, I'm not positive. This worked really well last night, and I don't know why. There was a lot of cards listed, and it was like a weird time. It was like 8 o'clock my time, which is just kind of the most random time. And I hardly do trading on weekends because I'm so busy. I'll be out. I'm not really doing much trading on weekends. I make a lot of investing on weekends, and I trade through the week when I have some more time. So we're gonna go ahead and list this Gabbiadini. I think for like 3.6. We bought for 2.5, 2.6. I think. I'm not even reading the prices really. And then we have this Bellotti here, and it keeps going, guys. I wanted to show you guys all these cards I was getting. It was unbelievable, man. Like every card I was bidding on, I would say like my bidding conversion rate was gotta be over 50%. Like every time I was started bidding on a card, I usually won it at least half the time. So then here, I think I just messed up. Did I mess up the search field? No. So we go Hunter. Now the players like Antonio and those guys that are gonna be like in Sun, you're gonna have trouble winning those cheap. Those guys are gonna be heavily marked. Here's the perfect example. You see that right there? Gelson Martinez. He's got a right forward position change, and he's got a Hunter card. I love those kind of cards that are listed open bid. I'm telling you, they do work. That's like exactly what you're looking for. So we throw a 3.1 bid on him, and he's probably going to sell for like 4 or 5 easy. Now he's got a 5k bid, but here's what I'm telling you guys. I think he was only listed for an hour. So I think he's probably going for more than 5k, and just no one bought it. So hey, that's how it works, man. You're trying to own the market of whatever chem style and position change you're trading on. So if it's just a position change, you want to make sure you're listing the cheapest for that position. If it's a position change and a chem style like a Hunter, Hawk, Shadow, you want to make sure you have the cheapest for that specific filter. It's very simple. It's gonna take practice, obviously. So we win that for 3.1. I don't know what I ended up listing for. We're definitely making a K on that card. There's no way we don't make a K on that. Unbelievable little deal right there we get. So we go. What did we list for? Wow, we listed for 4 or 5 only. Wow, okay. So we're still gonna make a K on that card, but I think I listed that a little too cheap. Okay, so what the cheapest for that was 4.8, and then there. Listen, believe it or not, guys, there's a few more deals to come. I mean, like, this episode is not over yet. We have like another 10 minutes of deals on the screen. And just in general, guys, we'll talk to you really quickly because I know this video is gonna come out this morning of Sunday, and my time at least, so afternoon UK. Tonight, guys, looking at tonight, I know a lot of people are wondering what's going to go down tonight with Squad Battle rewards in the market. The team of the week is so cheap. What do I do? Guys, the team of the week I think is going to go up a ton tonight. I think every player is going to go up 5, 10, 15% in value. I can't see it not happening. You saw we just sold the Musa right there and the Niang, I think. I would say tonight, if you guys are looking to buy cards, look for the gold cards. The gold cards is the way to go with making good coin. I think that the gold cards have the most profit in them at the time being, and I think that a lot of people are going to go buying the team of the week tonight, and you're going to see the gold cards be ignored, on at least on OpenBid. I think OpenBid is one of the best ways to pick up gold cards for cheap tonight. I would not sleep on that method. As you see here, I'm bidding with a Thomas Lemar. He had a Hawk and a left forward position change. I think we got him for 7.5k, which is another steal, another absolute steal in my book. These cards, these deals, everything just keeps rolling in, man. I think Lamar was like 9k cheapest by now, which is it's actually unbelievable, these deals we're getting. We got a Draxler here for 2.1. We're gonna go look really quickly at what Draxler's selling for, and boom, he is currently, I think his cheapest was 4k, so we're gonna make good money there. We're making good money everywhere, guys. There's not a card we've made less than 500 coins on. I'd say maybe there was one card like a Bellotti I got for 9.2 that will squeeze 9.9 out of, which will only be 200, 300 coins profit. Besides that, no, it's great all around. So we got this Draxler for 2.2. We're gonna flip for around 3 something. Some of these clips are sped up, guys, because I don't want to just linger them as being really slow in the episode. And listen, if I let this episode run like without speeding up, dude, this would have been like a 40-minute episode, and I don't want to keep you guys here for that long. I told you guys this episode was going to be long because I owe you guys a long one. I owe you guys a really good method. I haven't really put out a trading method video earlier this week, but you guys know the road to R9 is like literally such an insight as to what I'm trading with. I got back on later in the night. We sold Lamar, Muriel, Draxler, Elia. We sold all these guys. So this was within, I think, an hour and a half. So within an hour and a half, most of the cards I was trading with sold. So we go back on the market. We're gonna just see if we can pick up a few more cards before we finish up here. I think there was like a few more deals we got. I think we went back to the left forward because the left forward was working well. We looked at the Iscodero. Any Prem left winger right now is minimum like 3k. So that's how I knew it was a sick deal. I knew that I was gonna be able to flip that for some good coins if I could get it cheap. And then we're looking at another Bruma. The Brumas were crazy. The amount of Brumas I saw in the market last night for a card that's gonna be like extinct. I was so surprised there were so many cards in the market. And then we go for the Bellotti, and then the Iñaki Williams is a really good deal. If we can go pick that up, the Iñaki Williams was a really good look. So a lot of deals, even like, listen, I thought it was gonna run out. It didn't run out. There was just so much profit being made, guys. It felt endless. It felt like the profit was never gonna end, which I can't complain about, and something that I'll always love. Making profit, guys, making coins, it does not hurt. Iscodero, we win for not that much, but I think we won for 3k. And then the Bruma, we won for, don't even know what we won the Bruma for. And then we're going to throw a bid on Iñaki Williams, which is a super overpowered card, and this card sells for like 4k with a right forward, I believe. And then the Oxley Chamberlain, I saw as a right forward, and then it changed to right mid, so I was like, I'm not messing around with this. I don't know what happened to that card. We win all 3 of these. We're going to go ahead and list every single one of them. We listed the Iñaki Williams for 3.9. Guys, the difference between listing someone for 4k and 3.9 and 9.9 and 10k is it's crazy. If you list for 100 coins less on the 9, it looks so much better as a buy. I'm telling you, as a buyer, when you look onto the market and you see something for flat at like 10k and you see something for 9.9, you're gonna go buy the 9.9 every day of the week. You just think it looks better. You're saving 100 coins, but I'm telling you. And then really quickly, I wanted to change up the episode. So at the end, we looked at some informs really quick, and this was an inform I was trading with earlier in the day on my main account. Was a guy I picked up for 22 on my main account. La Liga center mid with those stats, an insult. It was insulting. I felt bad that he was that cheap. So there was actually one on OpenBid, and I noticed that his buy now, his lowest was 28k. So I went ahead and I looked at them really quickly because I was like, hey, I think I can get a deal here. And then those two I just added. I think they cut out how I got them, but I think we end up winning a Talisca with a Hunter and a Nicardi. And then right here I'm going to throw a 25k bid in last second. I know that he was going for... It was really unlucky because I know when I ended the episode he went up to 33k and I listed for 29,750 overnight, which means that he went up a lot and he was undervalued and I should have known that. But I think we're still going to go ahead and take away 4k there, which is solid. You can't complain about 4k profit, guys. You cannot ever complain about that. And then, yeah, so his cheapest was 28k and I think we go list 26k. So we listed overnight for somewhere like low 29 or high 28 just to get it to sell. We knew it would sell. And then we're going to go ahead and list the Talisca and the Wasp really quickly. The Talisca we got for 2.5. We're going to list for 4 something. We basically controlled his market. There was none others under 6k, 5k I think. So that was great. And then the Wasp we listed for overnight. And I think that's going to wrap up the trading for this episode. I think that was it. I think we listed, what did we list for? 28.75? 28.5. So we listed low. So that's it for this episode. I believe that's kind of everything. I think we ended making like at least 40, 50k, 60k profit. We had 60k, 70k to start with, so we basically doubled our coins. And these trading methods were unbelievable, guys. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys drop the like. Sorry for the delay. Got up super early to shoot this, and I hope you guys took something away from these methods. I hope you guys could see what I was doing. I tried to show you exactly what I was doing, try to explain it a little bit. Obviously, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Really appreciate everyone coming to support and watch this. I hope you guys are doing well, and let me know obviously if you guys have any questions down below.